Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kadafi Arash and this is my scientific work, which is the effect of temperature on fungal growth in bread. For the start, table of content, we got introductions, background, problem statement, objective research method, and then results and data analysis, which is tools and materials, then step, summary, and recommendations. Results, conclusion, and recommendations. Islamic values, we got Al-Mulk, verse 3 to 4, which is الذي خلق سبع سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم رجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو هسير. Oh my god. Introductions, we got background of problem. Bread is prone to mold. Temperatures affect how quickly mold grows. This research seeks the best temperature for safer bread. Problem statement, how does the temperature change? What temperature make the mushroom grow the best? And what is the relationship between storage temperature and bread shelf life? Research objective, it's kind of similar. Knowing the effect on temperature on mushroom growth, explain the relationship between storage temperature and bread shelf life, and determine the temperature that is research method. The study used an experimental method, namely by directly observing the growth of mold on bread stored at different temperatures, and the purpose of this experiment was to determine how temperatures affect the speed and intensity of mold growth on bread. Brief history. Penicillium notatum became known when Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928. Florey and Chain later developed it into a medicine and large-scale production. The problem. This study used an experimental method directly observing mold growth on bread stored at different temperatures. The aim of this experiment was to determine how temperatures affect the speed and intensity of mold growth on bread. Results and data analysis. First, we got tools and materials, which is simple, very simple. Plain bread, marker, and a clear plastic. Steps. First, put the bread in plastic bags and label or write it with the marker, each one with its temperature. Second, place the first bread in a cool place, which is the refrigerator. Third step, place the second loaf at room temperature. My bad. 4. Place the third loaf in a warm place, which is on top of the refrigerator. That's kind of warm. Summary and recommendations. Results. During the 5-day experiment, bread at high temperature changed the fastest, becoming soft and smelling unpleasant. Bread at room temperature changed more slowly, while bread at cold temperatures almost no sign of decay. Although mold was not yet visible, changes in smell and texture indicate that the decay process had begun. This shows that temperature greatly affects the onset of mold growth. High temperature accelerate decay, while cold temperatures slow it down. That's pretty much it. Conclusion. The results of the study show that temperature greatly affects the mold the growth of mold on bread stored at warm temperatures experiment faster growth molds than bread at cold temperatures because mold grows easily in warm and humid conditions. Thus, the bigger the higher the storage temperature, the faster mold grows on bread. Recommendations based on this experiment. During the experiment, the research should be conducted for a longer period of time so that the growth of the fungus is clearly visible. The bread needs to be stored in a closed container and labeled with the temperature so that it is not mixed up. In addition, the cleanliness of the equipment and the experimental must be maintained so that the results are more accurate. Kind of messed up there. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi